audio test KG4OXO, audio test for YouTube.
Buenos días, colega. Buenos días. Estaremos empezando el net en unos minutos. This is W4THN. All right. Jamie, you there?
Roger that, KG4OXO. We're connected, audio connected to YouTube. Go.
Outstanding. All right. I cannot run a net without a net cigar, so I need to get my net cigar initiated. By the way, at the local place over here, they had nubs in the house bundles, and they're really nice. So I'm guessing they must have been B rolls from the nub factory because they're nicely done. Okay, I've initiated the cigar. We're good to go. So, CQ, CQ, CQ. We're going to be starting the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club net for Thursday, March 14, 2024. I am your net control, W4THM. This is a directed net, which means if you have a need for passing emergency traffic, everything has to go through net control. So if you have emergency traffic, please say brake, brake, brake to indicate such. Otherwise, keep all your traffic formal and through net control. We're going to be taking check-ins through Zello. And also, from what I understand, the repeater is up and working, even though we had a little power outage earlier. But everything is up and running, so we'll be taking check-ins via Zello and through the Yaesu repeater. I'm not sure if the D-Star is up and running. Hopefully, Ruben can jump in here. I know he's been working on a bunch of stuff. Let me let this drop. All right, so hopefully we'll get Ryan in here today to talk a little bit about what's going on with the club call, and also he was going to give us a little bit of information on WinLink. CLT got a new radio interface, and he's been messing with the WinLink stuff. So Ryan's been able to shed a little light explaining some of it to me, how it works. What's going on here? It's running. It's delivered. Okay, I don't know what delivered is, but all right. Okay, I'm not sure what that means there, Ruben. I see you there on the net. Is my audio okay? Jamie, is my audio okay?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Listen, go ahead and put W1CLT on there. He did a remote check-in because wife dragged him out to dinner, so he's currently sitting at Flanagan's. Poor guy. What a sacrifice. So he did a remote check-in from Flanagan's, so you go ahead and throw him on there on the list. And with that, let's go ahead and get started with the rest of the check-ins. All right, I see Carito there, AG4JH. Come on in. You got. Oh, the connection dropped. Where did I drop off at?
You were calling Oscar.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Now, Carito, if you are there, come on in. Check in, man. You got anything for the net? I heard you talking HF today. Anything interesting in the HF world? Go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. AG4JH West Miami. Yeah, bro, every day. Condition around all bands 20, 40, 28 meter, 11, 10, all those bands, I don't know, the cyclic is it's working. And the dipole that I have is giving me out, with 30, 40, 60 watt that I have in the meter. So I'm happy with that, and I enjoy every day that I'm sitting there, and like you see right now over there, the Canary Island over there, in a moment, right there in the spot, in 28, 510. I just navigation over here, over there, all around, doing what we can, what they can with the dipole, man. And well, that's all I have for here, and enjoying the net with all the parties that is coming. So 7:30, everybody, uh, take net control, W4 THM AG4 JH.
Oh yeah, I was on here when you were talking to the guy in the Canary Islands. That was on 10 meters?
Yeah, yeah. 28,510. 28,510.
Holy crap, man. Wow. Canary Islands on 10 meters. Wow. And let me tell you, for those of you that have not seen Oscar's antenna, if you saw Oscar's antenna violates all of the laws of antenna design and physics. Okay? That thing should not be working because his antenna goes under a bus, around a car, over on a ladder, this, that, and the other. And I hear this guy making all this skip, and he puts it on here. You know, he keys up on Zello, and you could hear who he's talking to on the radio. And it's just amazing. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever because it's a bunch of wire tangled up in between cars and ladders and this, that, and the other, and it's not even high. It's like 2, 3 feet off the ground in some places. The whole thing is just mind-boggling. So, Oscar, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Está prendiendo velita por la noche to the radio god. I don't know what you're doing, but wow.
To all the listeners, no. It's conditioned though, and the wire is good, good made, you know, and the tuner make the work, because the length of the wire, you know, is by the book. The 80 fixed, 80, 90 fixed by one side, and 60, 68 for the other side, you know, and a balloon 4 to 1 in the middle with download, with the cable download, you know. As you see, well, that I put the ladder, the ladder line is whatever it is. It's good, whatever it is. Hanging with the rear mirror of the RV, and the ladder, and the floor, and the power plant that is in the floor, going by the window, and yeah, it's like that. It's impressive. I just be amazed with all the excuse me, with all that DX that I made with just the radio. It's a 7,000 ICOM. I got no power. I got nothing. Just with the battery, a power supply, a charger for the battery, a little wire that got fire, and the Icon 7000. That's what I have. Take it back, net control, W4THM AG4GH.
Yeah, it is mind-boggling that this man's station works as well as it does. I'm totally stumped. In fact, I'd like to see Cejito go over there and look at it because I think Cejito would probably have a heart attack, an aneurysm, a migraine when he sees the way those cables are all run and how that thing works because it just doesn't make any sense. But it does. All right, we're going to go ahead and break from Oscar and pick up our next guy. I see ahí está Fruto, zumbando mangos indios, EMI. Fruto, are you going to check into the net? This is W4THM, your net control for the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club. All right, we got no Fruto. I don't know. Fruto se quedó dormido. All right, next guy up, KY4IA. Are you there? You want to check in? Let us know what you're doing. Where are you at? And do you have any radios for sale? That's always an interesting topic here.
Fruto, Kilo, Juliet 4, Zulu, India, no traffic.
Okay, Fruto, we got you. We got you there. Checked in. And KY4IA, you have no audio. We saw you key up there on the Zello, but there was no audio. Try that again.
All right, it's Ed KY4IA checking in, and you mentioned about radios for sale. I've got a pretty neat older Kenwood. Um, really don't need, kind of need the money more than a radio. Although I did work Germany and Austria on Friday night on 40 meters with it, so it works.
Okay. A Kenwood what? What model is it? And what do you want for it? And what is your general location?
It's a older radio, 1983 TS490 S 100 watt, um, all band. Um, I don't know, looking between maybe 250, somewhere between 2 and 300, whatever. I guess is comfortable for anybody. And I'm in Cutler Bay, South Dade.
Okay, I'm guessing this is the radio that you brought out to field day, for winter field day. All right, so somebody's looking for a cheap older HF rig. Get with Ed, and if you don't know how to get with Ed, then contact me and I'll put you together with Ed. I have Ed's phone number. So he's selling an older Kenwood HF rig that is operational. All right, Ed. Thank you for the check-in. And let's see. Pedrito. Pedrito, ahí te están buscando. Te están buscando en el net. Pedrito, are you there?
Good evening, K4YKK. Pedro, Richmond West. No traffic, nothing to sell, nothing to buy. What else can I tell you?
Keystone House for Bullet.
Bueno, what else can you tell us? ¿Qué está pasando ahí en el mundo de la maderita, chicos? Building anything cool? Anything new?
Oh, yes. Inventé ahí un hitbox to see if I would sell it. Y ya he vendido 7 ya para los backing form. So, yeah, that I'm doing. Me está dando negocio. El inventico nuevo.
Nice, run a patent.
¿Un qué? What is it again? Un something box, but I didn't understand you.
Heat box to heat the plastic for the vacuum formers.
Oh, okay. All right. Pedrito builds these boxes for vacuum molding on plastic, which is pretty cool. Cuando venga a ver, tú sabes, we're gonna see Pedrito Industries on the side of a building, and va a estar parado allá afuera Pedrito con el bastoncito. Who knows? You never know. That's cool, man. All right, let's move along. A ver, Señor Bullet. Señor Bullet, do you have anything for the net? Are you there, Bullet? Oh, it looks like Bullet fell over. All right, moving on down the road. Jamie, anything for the net? Anything special, new or interesting? By the way, do you know anything about that tiger? The tiger down here. Some people saying it's bull. Some people saying that the cops went out there and they said not my problem, not my training. You know anything about that tiger, Jamie?
Good evening, KG4 OXO. Nope, first time I hear about it. First time I hear about it. But you never know what or who is going to attack you at any given time. Always be prepared. Sorry I couldn't make it last week, but I had to work for a long time, and at some time, at some point, I had to go and sleep. Uh, no, the only thing I'm doing is working. As you can see, the picture on YouTube is on my Jackery box. I have it open. Trying to troubleshoot after field day, which killed it. So I got battery power to the BMS, but it's not going to the inverter. So it's a work in progress. Hopefully we can get it back to life. Back to net control. It's KG4 OXO.
All right, man. Yeah, for those that didn't attend field day, Jamie brought out his Jackery box, which is a portable power box that they sell that has the inverter and a lithium battery and everything all in one unit, real nicely built. And it got water in it, so he's been trying to resuscitate. So, case in point, folks, next field day, make sure and bring a rubber mat or something to throw over your electronics when you're not using them, because just the humidity caused enough humidity to collect inside of Jamie's tent. It was raining in Jamie's tent. But stuff happens. I hope you could save it, man. All right, moving on. Rueng, Rueng, are you there? Can you give us a repeater update? What's going on in the repeater land?
Okay, and for HYG, yeah, the repeater, the D-Star is running right now, 146865 is coming there. So, yeah, everything is working. And 443775 is working too. It's not linked because I still not confident to link both repeater with just the one outlet circuit. So I will probably on the future separate so you can link everything together on a net.
And that 475 is located where?
The 443775 is in Brico, and also the 146A65 is there too. Right now we are coming on 44300 C4FM and 146A65 D-Star. But we need to give update to the people so they can run the radio and all of that. That's still something that we're working on that. Just giving instructions, something like no so simple like the C4FM.
Yeah, once everything gets done with club call sign and everything, then we could sit down and create a programming guide so people can program their digital radios correctly. Which leads me to oh, what's this? Bullet Nelson. Sorry, can't make it. On my way home, stuck in traffic. Okay, I guess his phone doesn't work in traffic. All right, so check me in. All right, so check Bullet in. All right, so moving on. We got Ryan here. Give us an update on what's going on with the club call, and also there was some discussion earlier about WindLink. Unfortunately, W1CLT is not here right now because he's having dinner with the family. But there was some discussion about WindLink, and Ryan knows quite a bit about the WindLink stuff, so he's the guy to ask questions to if anybody has questions about it. But Ryan, please fill us in, man. What's happening with the club call? Because I'm sure Ruben wants to know.
Hey, good evening, Mike. So the paperwork for the FCC has been filed, and we're just waiting to hear back. I need to call the FCC tomorrow and find out where we stand on the club call, but it is in progress, and we're moving as quickly as possible. The FCC system is the one that we're kind of waiting on. Now, in regards to winning the W2K, this is a particular system that is internet connected and allows you to send radio messages over HF and VHF and UHF. Likewise, you also have MPF stations similar to BBS stations in the 1980s and 1990s that we had on HF that allows you to deliver messages directly to a mailbox, and then you can pick it up from that MPS station. And it's the advantage of the MPS network is that it's not routed over the internet. So WindLink has many distinct advantages in disaster situations. When they had the earthquake in Haiti, as well as the hurricane in Puerto Rico. Anyway, I will return it back to net. I do appreciate everyone's patience after dinner here, and part of the noise.
Oye, sí, chicos, yo estoy aquí fregando platos.
All right, Elaine, stand by a second. Ryan, is there any way you can do that again with the microphone right close to your mouth or something? Because there was a lot of background noise. Probably half of that was lost. Okay, got a text from him. He's got some out-of-town friends visiting, and he's at a dinner reservation. Okay, well, from what I know, everything was submitted already to the FCC, and they have not processed it yet. So that's what we're waiting on for the club call. So he's going to give him a call tomorrow and follow up because it should have been processed already. I had a conversation with him earlier today about it. So that's where we're at with the club call. I heard a line in there. A line our Hialeah in Pembroke Pines. Go ahead and pick it up.
Good evening, buenas noches, K4, KKC. Just checking in with some traffic. This weekend, there's going to be a FEMA class at the EOC. So for all of those that are interested in getting your FEMA certification for incident handling and communication and all that good stuff, just let me know after the meeting or whatever, and I'll point you in the right direction. K4 KKC, back to now.
All right, give us some cheese though before you go. Is this a one-day class? Is it a weekend? Is it a couple of weekend sessions? A little more cheese, please.
Yeah, Julio's going to be hosting this as the first one. I think it's only going to be on Saturday. Uh, I don't have all the details. Again, I'm pretty busy with other stuff around here. I will be attending the Saturday one.
So it's a one Saturday or multiple Saturdays?
I think this is it. One Saturday.
Wow.
Okay, I wish I had more cheese on this. Um, I don't know if Julio had the ability to get on here with us. Give me a second, guys.
Unbelievable. You bring a news without details. Damn.
All right, I just texted him to see if he can get on here or if he can send me the info so I can let you guys know about that. All right, let's see if he responds. I don't remember seeing anything go across South Florida Hams about this. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for that information. I wish I would have known about this earlier. We could have gotten a little bit more on it. But let's see if we get some information before the net is over. Let me see if we've had anybody else pop in here. Oh, El Puerco Grande. Mr. Jeff, CNM, is here. By the way, El Puerco Grande is the guy who did our field day video. For those of you that didn't know, he was the guy that did the field day video. Jeff, anything for the net? Anything going on? Any radios for sale? Anything of particular interest to the amateur radio community going on over there in your neck of the woods?
No, nothing at this time. Kilo Golf 4, Charlie November Mike.
All right. I know you were dabbling with HF a little bit. I don't know if you've been dabbling recently. Friendly conditions have been really kicking ass. One of our guys talked to Canary Islands today on a, on a very unconventional antenna on 10 meters. So conditions are pretty cool. All right, man. Thanks for checking in. Still nothing yet back from Julio. Let me see if there's anybody else who's popped in here. No, I think we got everybody. Let's give it a chance to see if there's anybody in RF. Anybody who wants to come in via RF. I'm going to let the system drop and give you a chance to get in here. All right, nothing heard on RF land. By the way, folks, as of last week, Everything is official with the club. Uh, we have treasurer, which is Robert CLT. We have secretary, which is Jamie, and he's doing everything via what's on the YouTube channel. If you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, just go to YouTube and look for his call sign, KG4OXO, and click on the live stream, and there it is. So we're actually recording the meetings and the check-ins and everything else right off of YouTube. So that's how we're doing the secretarial duties for anybody who's interested. So all that'll be available. Ruben is vice president, and I'm president, and the game plan is next calendar year, then we'll have elections. So since we have officers, we're able to apply for the club call, and that's what we're waiting on hearing back through Ryan. So once we have the club call can be put on the repeaters. If it's so desired, it could be done that way. And we also have a club call that we could use for field day and so forth. Align is the trustee of the club call since he has the extra class license. So when we're using the club call, don't be too much of a screw up, because it'll be on the line if they even do anything. But anyways, Well, I haven't heard anything back from Julio, so when I get that information, I'll put it out here on Zello whenever we're sitting there talking. 'Cause it's supposed to be a class on Saturday. And Jeff, do you know anything about that by any chance? Do you know anything about the FEMA class that they're going to have at the OC? KG4CNM, you still there?
Yep.
I believe it's a Saturday class only. They'll be covering the 700, 800. Hold on, let me get back to you. Gonna be the 16th from 8 a.m. to 5, so a whole day symposium. uh, Julio standing in front of the class with just most of the material for all those classes in a learning group environment, so like an auditorium, like a class.
All right, so what certificate do you get at the end?
No, there is no certificate. You have, after that, you have the know-how and the knowledge to take it online on your own.
Come back with that.
Oh, so this is like a prep class, I guess. Okay. Well, if I get more information, I'll let you guys know. Because he hasn't responded. Maybe he's having dinner. Who knows? But he's usually good about responding. So if I hear something, I will let you guys know. And let me see, any new additions here on the list? Well, don't see anybody else. So, does anybody have anything else for the net before we call it quits?
KG4 OXO. Just on a side note, maybe for the future, if somebody has something that they want to talk about or a little presentation, kind of like what happened to Ryan with all that noise, they could send me either a video clip, audio clip, and we could play it here during the net as well, if you're not able to make it at that time.
So can you play, if somebody sends you a little video thing, a little presentation, you can play it on the YouTube channel and we could take the audio and put it back over here to Zello off of that presentation?
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay. Hey, that's very cool. That is good to know. All right. And I see a line put something up there. Okay. So this is what Julio sent out. Hello all, for those who have been thinking about taking the FEMA IS courses but feel they will do better in a lecture environment, I will be hosting an in-person class covering the material for the IS 100, 200, 700, and 800. The goal is to help one have an understanding of the ICS and NIMS and be confident to take their online exam after taking this class. The class will be March 16th from 8:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. The class will be held at the MDFR Training Center. The class is free. Use the link below to register, which I guess if you're interested in taking this, reach out to Align so he can shoot you the email or something. So this is for the certification that you would get if you're going to volunteer on an official capacity at any of the disasters. As a radio operator, search and rescue, fix-it guy, whatever your capability is. This is what these certifications are for. And they do look good on your resume, by the way. So if you're building your resume, it's a good thing to add. All right. One of the people I had texted about, hey, get on the net. Some guy from Alabama said that Ruben can eat his shorts. I guess there's a little love there. All right. Anyways, so if you're interested in these classes, get with Align so he can send you the link on it. And with that, is there any other traffic for the net at this time?
I put the link on the Zello so that people can access it and register themselves. The pre-qualifier here is you have to get your FEMA ID before the class so that you get some sort of Julio credit.
And I'm assuming the FEMA ID can be obtained all online, correct?
Yes, sir. The FEMA ID can be obtained online. There's instructions for that off of that Google document. Just click on it and look into there.
Outstanding. Okay. All right. I know I have a FEMA ID somewhere because I took some FEMA class. I got a certificate somewhere from them. And I forget what the heck it was because it was so long ago. I wish they would do the cert classes again. Those are pretty good. Anyways, so is there anything else for the net?
Should I put a OBZ as a remote check-in?
Do we have a check-in for homeless guy outside on sidewalk making faces in mirror? Oh man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, guys. Uh, let's call it a night. I appreciate everybody checking in. And once I hear something about the club call, trust me, you guys. Well, Ruben will be the first to know because he needs it for the T-Star repeater, and then everybody else will quickly find out afterwards. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and close the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club net for this evening and return the system to its typical amateur abuse. This is W4THN, your net control.
Oye, tengo unas preguntas sobre el club.
Ay, madre. ¿Cuál es la pregunta, Pedrito?
The club secretary, is he going to be wearing mini skirts?
Bueno, por lo que tengo